With the help of Flutter Secure Storage, we will be able to store data in our Flutter app securely in the form of key value pair. This Flutter Secure Storage is more likely similar to shared preferences, but the difference is that this Flutter Secure Storage has an additional layer of security. Using Flutter Secure Storage, we can store all data types including string, int, double, bool, list of a string locally inside our Flutter application. We will be focusing about storing, retrieving and deleting the data from Secure Store. So this is the main function. Inside this material app, as home property, I am calling my home screen, and this is the screen which is visible to you. It is a stateful kind of widget, and these are basic UI. For text field, I have created here text editing controller, because whatever I will type here, it will provide its value, and on tap of this store data, it will save my data to Flutter Secure Storage. And if I will talk about UI little bit, inside my build function, I have taken scaffold, center, padding of 10, and after that I have taken column has a property of children, so it inside that children there is text form field. These are the properties. I am providing border radius kind of thing, and after that there is space between button and text field, and then I have taken here elevated button, and I have said the text of the button is store data, and on tap of this I will call a function which will save the particular data which would be written inside this text field to the local storage with the help of Flutter Secure Storage. So from PubDev I have installed one package by the name Flutter Secure Storage, and after that let's do pubget. It is installed. So now I will create another dart file by the name secure storage, and here in this dart file I will create separate class for storing, retrieving and deleting the data. I will create separate functions for that. Let's name the class as secure storage. Here I will create Flutter Secure Storage. This is coming from the package that we have installed in our pubspec YAML that I have copied from PubDev, and I will put the link of the package. I will put the code on GitHub. You can check link in the description. So let's rename this as storage. It will be Flutter Secure Storage. Fine. Now I'm creating function for saving our data in local storage. Write secure data, and it will save our data in the form of key and value pair. So first parameter I'll pass as key, and another one will be as value, curly braces, and inside we will have to use async await. So storage dot write, it is predefined function. Here we will pass key and the value, and so when we will call this function on store data, on press of store data, whatever value will be inside this text field, it will be saved with the help of this storage dot write. And when I will call this function, I need to pass two things. First key, another one is the value. Value would be whatever we will type inside this text field, it will be our value, and key we will have to set. So we will see write, read and delete. Now let's create a read function. Read secure data, and while reading it requires only key. We need to define string where we will store our retrieved data. So again sync await storage dot read for reading the data, and here I'll pass the same key. Let's suppose if there is no data, then we will have to provide default value. So no data found. If there will not be data with respect to the particular key, then it will return no data found. And I'll use here print data read from local storage. Data would be what we are fetching. Okay, we need to pass this inside this comma. So we will get data with the help of storage dot read, and with the help of the key whatever we will pass while on press of read button, and on behalf of that it will provide some result. It will be stored in value and we are printing that particular value with this. And last one, I need to create one more function for deleting. Again we will have to pass key, because on behalf of that key it will search for the particular value. Again I'll use sync and await, I think string, I type from here, await storage dot delete, and we'll pass the same key there. And let me print some message so that we can understand that it has came inside this function data deleted. Okay, so these are the three functions for writing our data in the local database, and this function is for reading the data from our local database, and this is for deleting our data permanently from our local database. So now here in the UI part I'll create two more buttons. This would be read data, this would be delete data. Here inside this on press of this store data button, I'll call function which would be secure storage. This is the class that I have created, dot write secure data. Here I'll use key as query, and value would be this one, enter text, semicolon. You can do one thing, you can directly pass this text editing controller dot text value here, but what I'm doing, I'm just getting this value inside this. Now I'm passing this value inside this write secure data. So on this keyword query, whatever I will type inside the text field and will tap on the store data button, it will be saved in local storage. So after that, inside this read data button, let's remove this, not required. Secure storage dot read secure data, and here I'll pass the same key on which I'm saving the data. Remove this on the delete button. Again same thing will be there. We need to pass key only, and instead of this read secure data it would be delete secure data and the keyword. So now what I will do, I will take one text, basically text widget. Above the text field, size box, so that there would be gap between text field and my value, whatever I will retrieve from local database. put 40, and here let me declare a value. Let me declare a string by the name getData in the beginning. Initialize it with empty string. So now here inside this text widget I want to show getData value, and also let me provide styling. I want to increase the size of the text so that it is easily visible. Text style, font size, let me take 25, and font weight will be bold. Okay, let me add const here also. Fine. Here also need to add constant. Okay, so inside this storing data, and this one is for retrieving. So before I will fetch the data from this read secure data function, first of all I will have to return this string value from this function. So for that it would be future, and it will return a string, that is why string, and here will return this value. That's it. And now here on press of this read data button, first of all we need to add a sync, and we will initialize our get data with this value await, and after that we need to call set state, so that the text whatever we are getting from secure storage will be updated to our UI. Let's initialize get data with this string data deleted. Okay, and after that set state. Okay, now we are good to go. Let's run this. Let me type something here. Let me type my channel name, the code me, and on store data it is saved. Now if I will tap on read, it is providing the data whatever we have saved in local storage. With the help of secure storage, it is providing the particular data which we have saved inside our local storage. Now if I will delete this, it is showing data deleted. Now if I will read the data, because I have already deleted the data, what it will return? It will return this value, because for particular keyword it will not find the data. Let's tap on this. No data found. 1 2 3. Stored, read, delete, no data found. So I will put the code on Git. You can check that, and feel free to comment below if there is any issue. So that's it in this video. Hope to see you next time in our next video. Bye for now.